Names are etched on the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. Every day that goes by, to me, is like a walk in the park. In the early 1980s, at 38 years of age, I was asked by my elders to run for the office of chairman. They wanted me to help them establish an economic base. I had the privilege of serving my people for 26 years. That is indigenous wisdom. Indigenous wisdom carries our generations through our cultural traditions. Whenever we celebrate, we sing and dance. Whenever we mourn, we sing and dance. I was told that our people used to sing and dance all the time. Individuals had their own songs that they composed. Families had their own songs that they composed. Villages had their own songs, and the nation had their own songs, in addition to eagle songs, salt songs. And those ceremonies, sometimes the creation story would last 4 days. And they were able to take a lot of that time singing and dancing, and sometimes having fun, I'm sure, because they were able to manipulate the environment in Southern California to provide more food for the animals, and more animals than was more food for people. And this was the second most populated area outside of Mexico City in Aboriginal times. They were smart people. This is when I spent a lot of time in Washington, D.C. when I was the chairman, mostly about the gaming issues. But here on the left, I was at the Capitol. We're talking about Native Americans' right to govern themselves. The middle photograph was at the National Press Club, and the one on the right, I was addressing the National Congress for American Indians. During the time I was chairman, I had to go in front of my people at a general meeting. That's when everybody gets together once a month. Everybody grinds their axes. Indians are hard on their leaders. And announced that I was checking myself into an alcoholic and drug treatment program. The second time was the hardest thing I ever did. I thought I should tell them before they found out. I thought they'd be surprised. They already knew. Yeah. They told me to go get well and hurry back. They said there was still much to do and they needed me. And over the years, I admitted myself into alcohol and drug treatment programs 7 times, 7 different times. This photo here was when we won Proposition 5, which was an Indian self-reliance state proposition. And the California Supreme Court declared that that was unconstitutional, so we had to do it again at the next election cycle. And that's where we introduced Proposition 1A to amend the state's constitution to allow gaming on Indian reservations only. That won by 69%. I would be remiss if I did not express my profound gratitude to the voting citizens of California that approved Proposition 1A that amended the California Constitution to allow slot machines on tribal lands to tribal governments. And that was in March of 2000. The gaming revenues has helped tribes strengthen their tribal governments, build badly needed infrastructure, revitalize our Indian culture and language, diversify our tribal government's economy to provide thousands of jobs for not only for Native citizens, but for others with real upward mobility and benefit.
Buy now. Forever yours. www.savagesilverware.com. Tomorrow always brings better opportunities only if you believe in yourself. #Lager website maker. #Sandy Day. #Shirt Springs. #Savage Silverware number 619. #D9 number 1 Locksmith.
White Savage Clothwear Mask. White Savage Clothwear Mask. One size should fit all. COVID-19. Follow updates on delays and fulfillment estimates. Toggle navigation menu notifications. General Savage Clothwear products. COVID-19 update on production, shipping, and customer support today. 6:58 a.m. Promo masks yesterday. 8:06 a.m. Savage Clothwear Masks news. Our Barcelona facility is open May 21st. 7:35 a.m. Promo www.savageclothwear.com. Customer interview. District of Clothing May 15th. 9:32 a.m. General Printful COVID-19 update. Frankie Largo, Marketing Team May 8th, 8:22 a.m. Frankie Largo, CEO at www.savageclothwear.com. Masks, backpacks ECT, USD.